I think the increased cases are being driven, a lot of it because you are seeing much more spread amongst the younger demographic. We are testing a lot more, and so part of this is you're testing in areas you wouldn't have been testing before, particularly in that 18 to 34 demographic. As we got into mid-June, then because obviously you started to see more outbreaks, and so then people were really interested in testing. So we're getting a lot of folks coming in who believe they may have been exposed, or their work wants them to go in and they are not symptomatic, but then they test positive. Now, obviously, they can develop symptoms. You had so many examples where those guidelines were just tossed aside. And in the instances where we've seen outbreaks tied to establishments like that, it has invariably been because they packed so many people in and created the type of environment that we're trying to avoid. And so when folks have followed the guidelines, you haven't had problems, and I think most of the restaurants have done a really, really good job. Obviously, we've had people out and about the whole time in grocery stores and other things, so we know it can be done safely if you have the proper precautions. Those were situations in which caution, I think, was thrown to the wind. A lot of the testing, when you find the young people, it's like they go to parties, and then some of them do go to some of these establishments. So, we just want to minimize that. I think that will be very helpful for us. And again, like for a lot of the younger people, they may be at lower risk, but particularly if they live in multi-generational housing, that's a risk that could be brought home to folks who may not be so lucky.